age, you think like, oh my God, I killed my child. There should be another child at this Thanksgiving dinner and they're not here. So
you're talking about the rights of a woman and a man, determining what's happening in their future and how their life is going to be different. And so I feel it is the right of the human being to make. Abortion being made illegal would perpetrate an incredible injustice on women.
I would make it illegal because we're still murdering children. Just suck out the body parts and the arms come out, the head comes out, the legs come out. I think if people saw what happened, they would have a very different view of that. I don't think they should be punished, but I don't know what's going to happen at the end of this life, in the next life.
I'm old enough to remember stories of women who died because they were having abortions performed with hangers in bathrooms, or women going to unscrupulous clinics where they didn't have appropriate hygienic situations, and women dying of horrible infections or hemorrhaging. So it would be a tremendous safety issue and health issue for women. And the women who were raped, who would then have to carry the child of the rapist. There are women who were raped by a family member, so incest and rape. And there are young women who don't believe they're gonna get pregnant. Their whole future is ahead of them, and they can't make a choice.
And this is these are very hard questions because, again, my heart goes out to those people in those hard tragedies. And for a long time, I didn't know what the right answer was. And then 2 years ago, I went to the March for Life in Washington, D.C., and there are a group of people with t-shirts on, "I was conceived and raped." And so they're there fighting for pro-life. And so then at that point, I'm thinking, how can I tell this person that they shouldn't have existed because it was too painful for their mother?
That the Supreme Court judged it to be a constitutional right. It's unfortunate that in our country there are states who are countermanding that right. Every person has a right to choose what her conscience dictates. So I don't believe that a person's unique religious beliefs should be compromised because of someone else's religious beliefs. That's not what our country is based on.
It's a national debate. Again, like you said, we'll never agree on it. But if I was, the dictator of the country, I would not allow babies to be killed. I think we need to be more fearful of, God has given us this beautiful gift, and I've taken care of a lot of single mothers in my practice. I have never met a mother who regretted her child, but I have met many women who regretted their abortions.
If you have family planning, you have fewer abortions. If you deny that there is going to be a sexually active population before marriage, then you're not going to educate people. And you're going to paint people into a corner where they're going to find themselves in trouble. And that's when you resort to having an abortion.
Adoption is a big thing that hasn't happened in our country. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm a family doctor, so I see a lot of, I know a lot of people who suffer with infertility. Mm-hmm. And, to get IVF, it's $30,000 a round. It works 30% of the time. And an international adoption is $30,000. Yeah. So unless you have a lot of money, some people who can't have children will never have children. And every year we have over 1 million children who are perfectly healthy who could be adopted into families. So certainly adoption is a better moral choice for that person who finds them in a situation where they're unable to take care of that child. To the March for Life thing, when we walked up to the Capitol Hill, there was this group of young people saying, We love babies. Yes, we do. We love babies. How about you? And I was thinking at the same time that the people who are pro-choice could say the same thing. They love babies too. And so it's a pro-choice saying, in a sense, we love these young girls, and I do too.